I'm back and better than ever is something that I hope I will be able to say after making my comeback following my 2-week break from making content. But that is definitely not something that the 2021 US Open champion Emma Raducanu can say right now, cause you see her results and performances on the court have not been great as of late, right? Actually, I can't even say that I completely agree with this statement. Her losses this year came against Elina Svitolina, who is 7-2 this season, and one of those losses was a retirement. Then her next loss was against a solid top 100 player in the form of Yafan Wong. In Abu Dhabi, she got beat by a top 10 player on Jabeur, and I know that she has not been herself lately as well, but still she is in the top 10. Admittedly, the most recent defeat against Angelina Kalinina was bad, but that's legit the only bad loss during this comeback. So based on these results, her return to the tour has been average. Just average, nothing more, nothing less. And guess what? She's paying for it by falling down to the 262nd place in the WTA rankings. But there are people who ignore those facts because there is this weird obsession centered around her and people wish for her downfall. Just because she did something unprecedented in 2021 at the US Open, and their expectations now are unreasonably high because of that. And the second reason is because she's a good looking woman who has a lot of sponsorship deals. And call me crazy, but in my opinion those are odd reasons to dislike an athlete. And before you say, I dislike her because she gets hyped by the media all the time, buddy, it's 2024. Nobody is hyping her up right now. You need to stop living in 2022. But as a matter of fact, the majority of the hype around her is created by the people who hate her, because they all love to talk shit about Raducanu, how she's not a good tennis player, but then in the same breath they all say that her loss against a top 30 player in the world is embarrassing. So which one is it? Is Emma Raducanu too good to lose to a top 30 player in the world, or is she so shit that she has to retire immediately? Tennis fans pretend like they are saints. They pretend like respect is above all in this sport, but honestly I have never seen fans of any other sport being so adamant about telling players to retire like they do in tennis. Just imagine if football fans said that Bukayo Saka needs to retire just because he had a rough stretch for a period of time during the end of 2023, start of 2024. Do you even understand how idiotic that sounds? But in tennis community it's something that gets said on the regular, cause tennis fandom is based on being either a disrespectful hater or being an absolute spineless ass kisser who communicates like ChatGPT would if it was a real person. Like, it's not hard to say that Raducanu has been below par, but there is still light at the end of the tunnel as she is still just 22. That's it. That's the most reasonable way to assess her return. But still, I have another point/question I would like to ask, and it's what should Raducanu do in terms of her sponsorships to make y'all happy? Should she decline being the face of Dior, Porsche, or any other brand? Should she not do commercials with Dua Lipa, who is the best pop artist in the world right now? Like, what is the right course of action here? I don't get it, because if I was her, I would do the same shit. Probably even more, because why not create generational wealth by having fun? Isn't that the goal for every single person in the world? Like, I get it, the results have not been the best, but as the beautiful saying goes, stop dick riding. Stop dick riding Emma Raducanu. Stop criticizing everything she does and just take it easy, my friend.